This is Euclid Book 10, proposition number 12. Hang on just a second here. I'm going to bring you the illustration. There it is, folks, the illustration. Let's see what this proof has to say, shall we? Okay. Are you ready? Magnitudes commensurable with the same magnitude are commensurable with one another also. For let each of the magnitudes A and B be commensurable with C. Okay. So now we are going to say, hang on, that A and B are commensurable with C. That's what we're going to say so far. Okay. I say that A is also commensurable with B. We're now going to say that because these two are commensurable with this, that these two are commensurable with each other. How do we do that? Okay. For since A is commensurable with C, therefore A has to C the ratio which a number has to a number, which is Euclid Book 10, proposition number 5. Okay? Let it have the ratio which D has to E. Again, since C is commensurable with B, therefore C has to be the ratio which a number has to a number, which is by Euclid Book 10, proposition number 5. Let it have the ratio which F has to G. And given any number of ratios as we please, namely the ratio which D has to E and which F has to G, let the numbers H, K, and L be taken continuously in the given ratios, which is Euclid Book 8, proposition number 4. So that as D is to E, so as H is to K. Okay. So as D is to E, so as H is to K. That's a ratio. We're going to have a lot of them here. Hang on. And as F is to G, so as K is to L. Here we go. As F is to G, so as K is to L. You ready for more? Okay. Since then, as A is to C, so as D is to E. Here we go. As A is to C, so as D is to E. And I think you're figuring out what's going to happen next. While as D is to E, so as H is to K. As D is to E, so as H is to K. Then we can say as A is to C, so as H is to K. That's the next line in this proof. Therefore, also as A is to C, so as H is to K, and that's exactly what I just said, and that's by Euclid Book 5, proposition number 2. Again, since as C is to B, so as F is to G. As C is to B, so as F is to G. Okay? As C is to B, so as F is to G. Alright. Now, a while back we said as F is to G, so as K is to L. And I bet that's the next line of the proof. While as F is to G, so as K is to L. That's exactly what I just said. Therefore, also as C is to B, so as K is to L. As if we had to guess that one, which again is by Euclid Book 5, proposition number 2. As C is to B, so as K is to L. Isn't that neat? But it goes on. But also as A is to C, so as H is to K. Therefore, xi quali as A is to B, so as H is to L. This is by Euclid Book 5, proposition number 22. So what they're saying is, after all those ratios, we can now say as A is to B, so as H is to L. That's what we're going to say. Therefore, A has to be the ratio which a number has to a number. Therefore, A is commensurable with B, and that's by Euclid Book 10, proposition number 6. And that, my friends, is the end of the proof. Alright, I will tell you more in my next video. Stay tuned.